Translanguaging. What is translanguaging? Hi, I'm Julie Choi. I'm Korean, American, Australian, and I'm the author of the book Kimchi is for Everyone. Have you ever heard the word translanguaging? You might recognize parts of this word, but maybe you haven't heard anyone say the whole thing before. Let's break it down to understand what it means. Trans. The prefix trans means to go across or beyond. Think about words like transform, translate, or transport. All these words show some kind of movement, going from one place to another or becoming something else. Language. Language is how we communicate with each other. When we think about the English language, we usually think of letters, words, and punctuation marks. But did you know that images are a kind of language too? For example, when you see a pedestrian crossing sign on the street, you know it means the place where we can cross the street without reading any words. That sign has a meaning. It's communicating something important. There are so many different tools we use to make meaning. What about the ing part of translanguaging? Words ending in ing show an action that's happening, like dancing, singing, painting, or writing. So let's put it all together. Translanguaging means flexibly using all the different signs and symbols we have to express ourselves and communicate our ideas. All these different ways of making meaning, like words, images, body movements, sounds, and even how we use space, are our resources for meaning making. Making meaning. We use language differently depending on where we are and who we're with. If I live in Australia but have Korean heritage, I might speak Korean at home with my family, or mix Korean and English, whatever feels natural for us. At school, I might not speak Korean if no one else does. Sometimes it can feel like other languages aren't welcome, but using my home language can actually help with the learning. What translanguaging looks like in books. I've been reading picture books that mix English with other languages, like Willem, a Birarung story. It's by indigenous authors who use Woiwurrung to help keep the language alive. In another cool book called A is for B, the author shows us that English isn't the only or most important language. For example, in Turkish, the word for B is arı. Each author or artist has their own purpose for translanguaging. It's part of who they are and gives them a powerful way to express themselves exactly how they want to. This is how I use translanguaging in my book. My Korean isn't perfect, but I like using it to show who I am. When I made my Kimchi is for Everyone book, I didn't want to just use English. I added the Korean words, the sounds, and the Korean alphabet too, so everyone could read it. I even changed the spelling to help English readers say the words more easily. When I wrote about making kimchi, I made the special Korean words red so they'd stand out. I love hearing people say them out loud. It makes me happy. I always add translations to help people learn, and I even made a crossword puzzle to make it fun, just like a teacher would. The pictures in my book help make the kimchi story fun and interesting. It's not just any pictures. I love the colors, the style, and the picture book format. I used all my meaning-making tools, language, images, and layout to share my message. I wanted non-Korean speakers to feel included, so I thought carefully about how to bring them into my world. I didn't know exactly how it would turn out, but with research, reading, and writing in different languages, it all came together. Moving between your languages, like I did, is a natural and powerful way to tell your story.